Benil Prize Design Thinking Workshop has created one of the milestones perhaps in the academic and also in the aspect of the academic culture, because design thinking actually is more of unlocking so many things behind or underlying behaviors, especially for students, even members in the community.
After our conversation, the decision was easy. When you mentioned about what Benil is doing, Hi-Fi, it immediately dovetailed to what we're trying to do at Urius. The vision of Hi-Fi dovetailed and coincided with our concerns. It was very easy for me to say, okay, let's go, let's push it.
So how might we push cultural tourism in Butuan? Now this is the design challenge. We will all work together as we go through the process. By the end of the session, we'll have solutions. Design thinking starts with a problem that needs to be solved, and then whatever solution pwede, as long as it will address the problem.
The relevance of the design thinking workshop, not only for our students, but for Butuan City and for Caraga in general, is that it will empower our students and it will give them new approaches, new tools, perhaps new perspectives, a different way of doing things, especially that this is an empathy-based and very creative approach in finding solutions.
Through this design thinking workshop, it helps us, especially me as a student, to approach directly to complex challenges or complex problems in our society. And through this workshop, it helps me that I need to work with someone else. We need to innovatively create and produce sustainable and viable solutions from the complex problems that we have in our environment.
By teaching this design thinking process, by thinking from the bottom up or asking what the people can offer or what the people want before actually implementing the projects. There's a lot to be learned there. There's a lot to be had there. I think Butuan can learn a lot from that.
It took us to another level of thinking, another level of giving solutions, another level of doing our solutions and applying it to the actual world.
Design thinking will help me see the perspective of my students on how can they improve their academic habits, on seeing the problem on why they are not learning or having a difficulty on their subjects.
FSUU and Butuan City will benefit a lot from this, since many were trained and taught to give solutions to the problems, not just the usual solutions, but a step-by-step process of solving a problem. And of course, it tackles about pushing a cultural tourism in Butuan City.
The design thinking skills could be a good foundation in making students to be better speakers.
The fact that Hi-Fi is coming to Mindanao and doing a conversation on social innovation with our student, that's a very, very huge step for us and for Benil as we start to forge this relationship. And we appreciate very much this effort and trying to listen to the narrative and to the stories that our students and our faculty can tell.